Well, New South Wales Premier Dominic Perrottet is promising more than $500 million to fix roads damaged by the recent floods. The NRMA has welcomed the funding but warns the problem will take years to remedy. Joining me live now is NRMA spokesman Peter Khoury. Peter, firstly, is this funding enough?
Yeah, good morning. It's a very good announcement because what it will do is it will give money into that program where councils can access immediately, and that's an important point. It's about getting those maintenance crews out there as quickly as possible. Will it fix the state's roads problems across the whole network? Obviously not. That is a multi-billion-dollar project, particularly after all of the flooding that we have had in the last 10 or 11 months. But it's a very good announcement because what it will do is it will give those regional councils and some councils in Sydney as well the money they need to get out now while the sun's shining and fix those roads.
And what are some of the worst affected areas, and will the funding breakdown help some of those regions that are most in need?
Yeah, absolutely. And the challenge we face is that some of those areas that were worst affected still don't know the size and scale of the damage because they're still trying to deal with the flooding issues. And so when the NRMA says that this is going to take a long time, that's one of the reasons for that. When you have 10 months of rain, it is going to cause significant damage. But what we do know is that this money, the bulk of it will go to regional councils, all of whom desperately need it. The damage is so wide scale, there isn't a council pretty much along the eastern seaboard that hasn't been affected. And so what it also does is not only get those maintenance crews out there, but it has responded, this announcement has also responded to a call from the NRMA late last year, which was, let's use the money better, let's find better ways to fix the potholes and adopt best practice and use new technology, and that's also what this announcement will do. So they are using new materials to fix the potholes that will hold better, and they are also using new technology to be able to find the potholes faster. So not just about getting maintenance crews, getting boots on the ground, which is really important, but also making sure that moving forward we're doing a better job.
And as you said, this is something that is going to take years to fix. Some of these areas impacted are still underwater by flooding, particularly in some of those regional areas. Do you expect that further funding will be required in years to come?
Oh, obviously. Yeah, absolutely. Year on year, we've seen record funding from the New South Wales government for roads. This $500 million adds to that, which is obviously why the NRMA welcomes it today. We also want to see a stronger commitment now from the federal government. You know, this is not just a New South Wales issue. The flooding, as I said, right across the eastern seaboard. So today's announcement is a good first step. There is billions of dollars of work to be done to the road network. And we have been saying now for quite some time that if we are going to get the right resourcing to get the roads up to a safe standard, it is going to require a long-term partnership from the federal, state and local governments to get the job done. So good first step. Obviously there's going to be needed, more is going to be needed in time.
Yeah, absolutely. Peter, thank you so much for your time this morning.